CMC Alhuna Motorhome. What if your motorhome felt less like a vehicle, and more like a handcrafted luxury apartment on wheels? This one might just change your expectations entirely. Most motorhomes focus on practicality first, space, storage, and function. But often, that comes at the cost of true luxury. The CMC Alhuna takes a completely different approach, blending high-end design with serious engineering to create something far more refined. Handcrafted in Italy, every Alhuna motorhome is built with meticulous attention to detail. This isn't mass production, it's artisan-level craftsmanship. From the layout to the materials, everything is tailored around the owner's preferences. You're not just buying a vehicle, you're commissioning a personalized living space. Inside, it's all about balance. Premium materials, elegant finishes, and smart use of space create an environment that feels both luxurious and practical. The dimensions remain within standard European limits, meaning it's still usable on real roads, but without compromising on comfort. What's particularly impressive is the engineering behind it. CMC integrates advanced systems to improve efficiency and reduce environmental impact, proving that luxury doesn't have to come at the planet's expense. GoBoat 2.0. What if you could launch your own boat, from literally anywhere? Most people think getting out on the water is a hassle. Trailers, storage, marina fees. It quickly turns a relaxing day into a logistical headache. And that's exactly where things start to change. The GoBoat 2.0 Stealth flips the idea of boating on its head. It's compact, portable, and surprisingly capable. We're talking about a lightweight, circular boat that you can assemble in minutes and carry to almost any shoreline. No fuss, no complicated setup. Despite its size, it's built for real-world use. Electric propulsion keeps things quiet and smooth, ideal for fishing trips or a peaceful cruise. It tops out at around 5 miles per hour, so it's not about speed, it's about experience. Slowing things down, enjoying the moment, and here's the clever bit. It's designed for both solo users and small groups, making it just as suitable for a quiet escape as it is for a casual day out with mates or family. Durable materials mean it can handle regular use, while the compact design makes storage genuinely easy, no garage takeover required. So what's the takeaway? You don't need a massive budget or complicated kit to enjoy time on the water anymore. Rid-roid Kanguro. What if your daily commute was faster, cleaner, and actually enjoyable? City travel can be frustrating. Traffic builds up, public transport gets crowded, and most alternatives either lack range or real practicality. So where's the balance? Enter the Rid-roid Kanguro, a compact electric scooter designed with real urban life in mind. It's not just about getting from A to B, it's about doing it efficiently, comfortably, and with a bit of style. Right away, it stands out. This isn't a flimsy e-scooter. It's built to carry 2 people, with a solid load capacity that makes it genuinely usable for everyday journeys. Whether it's a quick trip across town or a longer commute, it holds its own. Performance-wise, it's surprisingly capable. You're looking at a top speed of around 28 miles per hour, which puts it firmly in the quick enough category for city roads. But the real highlight is the range, up to 60 miles on a single charge. That's the kind of distance that removes range anxiety completely for most urban users. Safety hasn't been overlooked either. An advanced braking system ensures controlled, confident stopping, even in busy environments. Bisky. Imagine hitting the open road on a bike, then in under 5 seconds gliding across the water like a jet ski, all without switching vehicles. That's the Gibbs Bisky, a revolutionary amphibious ride built for thrill seekers and explorers alike. Most vehicles force you to choose, land or water. The Bisky removes that compromise. Thanks to Gibbs's proprietary high-speed amphibian, HSA, technology, it transitions seamlessly between asphalt and waterways in less than 5 seconds. On land, it rockets to 80 miles per hour, while on water it cuts through waves at 37 miles per hour, delivering a rush that few machines can match. Under the lightweight 228 kilograms frame sits a 2-cylinder petrol engine producing 55 horsepower, paired with coil-over spring dampers that give precise handling and nimble responsiveness. Its compact dimensions, 2.35 meters long by just under 1 meter wide, make it agile enough to weave through traffic or tight water channels with confidence. Whether you're cruising highways, exploring backwaters, or chasing adventure in remote locations, the Bisky combines performance, versatility, and sheer fun in a single machine. It's not just a vehicle, it's freedom on wheels and waves. Shane car. What if your car didn't need a steering wheel, or even pedals? Sounds impossible, but this concept is rethinking everything we know about driving. Modern cars haven't changed as much as you'd think. 4 wheels, a steering wheel, pedals. It's a formula that's lasted for decades. But the car Shane challenges that entirely, introducing a self-balancing vehicle that feels closer to a giant hoverboard than a traditional car. Created by inventor Shane Chen, the mind behind the original hoverboard, this concept uses 2-wheel differential control to handle both steering and acceleration. In simple terms, it adjusts the speed of each wheel independently, allowing the vehicle to move and turn without any physical steering input. No wheel, no pedals, just intuitive motion. Step inside, and it's surprisingly practical. The spacious cabin can carry up to 5 passengers, with access from both the front and rear. The design is sleek and aerodynamic, giving it an almost floating presence on the road, like a hovercraft adapted for everyday use. Burlak ATV. Picture this. You're barreling across frozen lakes, muddy swamps, and sandy riverbanks with 9 friends, carrying 2 tons of gear, and then you glide seamlessly into the water without missing a beat. That's the Burlak ATV 6x6, a true all-terrain powerhouse built for the most extreme conditions. Most vehicles struggle when the terrain turns brutal. The Burlak thrives. Its 6-wheel drive combined with amphibious capability lets it tackle ice, sand, rivers, and swamps with ease. On land, it cruises at 50 miles per hour, and in water, its propeller pushes it along at nearly 4 miles per hour, making transitions effortless. Underneath its aluminium body sits a 150 horsepower Cummins engine, designed to deliver power and reliability even in harsh climates. Advanced insulation keeps the cabin warm and comfortable, no matter how freezing or damp the environment gets. The unique color scheme lets it either blend into the landscape or stand out, giving it presence wherever it goes. Beyond performance, the Burlak is built for practicality and adventure. With room for 9 passengers and heavy cargo, it's as much a utility machine as it is a thrill ride. Fish Ego. What if you could explore the depths of the sea, without ever getting wet? Traditional underwater inspections are slow, costly, and often dangerous. Divers are limited by visibility, battery life, and maneuverability. For marine scientists, engineers, or enthusiasts, there's a pressing need for a smarter, safer way to monitor aquatic environments. Enter the Fish Ego, a cutting-edge underwater drone engineered specifically for precise and efficient operations beneath the surface. At its core is a 176 degrees ultra-wide-angle camera, paired with 4 powerful LED lights delivering 10,000 lumens, ensuring crystal-clear visibility even in murky waters. The Fish Ego is powered by a dual battery system, with each unit rated at 72 watt-hours. This setup provides up to 2.5 hours of continuous operation. Swapping batteries is a breeze, no need to power down, and they recharge to 90% in just an hour. Efficiency meets performance, allowing longer missions without interruptions. Maneuverability is equally impressive. 6 hard anodized aluminum alloy propellers boost both speed and energy economy. Lilium Jet. What if your daily commute skipped traffic entirely, and took off vertically from the city center? Urban travel is broken, congestion is rising, journeys are unpredictable, and traditional aviation simply isn't designed for short city hops. That's exactly the problem the Lilium Jet aims to solve, and it could completely reshape how we move between cities. Developed by German aerospace company Lilium, the Lilium Jet is an all-electric eVTOL aircraft, meaning it can take off and land vertically like a helicopter but fly efficiently like a jet. Its sleek, fixed-wing design uses multiple electric ducted fans integrated into the wings, reducing noise while improving energy efficiency, a crucial step towards cleaner aviation. Unlike traditional aircraft, it doesn't require massive airports. The jet is designed to operate from compact vertiports or even adapted heliports, making it far easier to integrate into existing infrastructure across major cities. That opens the door to regional air mobility. Think London to Manchester in a fraction of the time, without the emissions of conventional flights. Behind the scenes, significant investment is pushing development forward. including a recent £90 million plus funding round, highlighting serious confidence in electric aviation. While pricing hasn't been revealed, the ambition is clear: faster travel, lower emissions, and a smarter way to connect urban regions. Stabix 240FT. Imagine a boat that drives straight onto the beach, then powers smoothly into open water. No ramps, no trailers, no compromise. The Stabix 240FT Amphibious makes that vision a reality, redefining what a versatile watercraft can do. Traditional boats are limited. You're confined to docks, ramps, and calm waters. The Stabix shatters those limits with its amphibious design. A 40-horsepower Briggs & Stratton FE engine powers a three-wheel drive system, thermoplastic hydraulic hoses, and a diff lock mechanism, allowing seamless transitions from land to water in seconds. Whether you're cruising a riverbank or hitting the open sea, the ride is effortless. Control and comfort are second to none. The 1100mm double-helm center console with a 300mm display keeps navigation intuitive, while a soft-touch steering wheel, UCK flooring, and a Fusion Rod 210 head unit with 4 speakers elevate the onboard experience. Gordon GL1800. Ever imagined a motorcycle so refined it almost feels like a supercar on 3 wheels? Meet the Gordon GL1800 Side Trike, a machine that completely redefines what a trike can be. Riding a conventional motorcycle is thrilling, but it has limits: stability in corners, carrying passengers or luggage, and that sense of safety on longer trips. The Gordon GL1800 Side Trike addresses all of that while transforming the classic Honda Goldwing GL1800 into something truly extraordinary. This isn't just a conversion, it's a full engineering masterpiece. The body is crafted from lightweight carbon fiber, while the substructure upgrades steel to aluminium for strength without the bulk. The rear suspension is fully adjustable and multi-link, designed specifically to handle the unique dynamics of a 3-wheel layout. Every curve, every joint, has been refined for both performance and elegance. Underneath the beauty lies pure functionality. The trike preserves the Goldwing's legendary handling and comfort, but now with added stability and passenger capacity, making long-distance rides safer and far more enjoyable. Ripsaw EV2. What if you could drive a tank, on roads, trails, and every surface in between, without giving up luxury? The Ripsaw EV2 makes that dream a reality. Traditional off-road vehicles often force a compromise: rugged performance or comfort. The Ripsaw EV2 shatters that barrier. Originally built for military use, this dual-track beast now welcomes civilians, offering extreme off-road capability with a diesel engine pushing over 600 horsepower. Mud, rocks, sand, nothing slows it down. But don't mistake it for a bare-bones machine. Step inside, and you're greeted with premium leather seating, climate control, and a modern touchscreen entertainment system. Even in the harshest environments, it delivers comfort alongside brute strength, making every journey as thrilling as it is refined. Its blacked-out, aggressive exterior hints at its military heritage, while clever engineering ensures stability, traction, and responsiveness across any terrain. Traxxas Disruptor RC. Imagine piloting a boat that hits over 40 miles per hour, flips, and keeps going, all from the palm of your hand. For anyone who loves speed on the water, the Traxxas Disruptor RC boat is engineered to thrill. Traditional RC boats can be frustrating. They stall, flip over, or suffer water damage. Traxxas solved these issues with a design that's both tough and fast. The Disruptor features a 26-inch reinforced deep V hull made from lightweight ABS, giving it durability and stability while cutting through wakes effortlessly. Under the hood, a VXL4S marine speed control and brushless outrunner motor power the boat, reaching speeds above 40 miles per hour using a 4S LiPo battery. Even if it flips, the rapid self-righting system gets it back upright in seconds, keeping the action going. A waterproof receiver box, modular electronics tray, and foam seals ensure water stays out, making it reliable for hours of high-speed fun. Tesla Visual Dynamics. What if your motorhome could drive itself while you make a cup of tea? It sounds like science fiction, but it's closer than you think. Traditional motorhomes are brilliant for freedom, but let's be honest, they're not exactly effortless. Long drives, fuel costs, constant planning. It can take the joy out of the journey. Now imagine flipping that entirely. A concept from Tesla Visual Dynamics rethinks the motorhome from the ground up, using the Tesla Semi as its foundation. The idea? A fully electric, potentially autonomous RV that doesn't just transport you, it works with you. While the vehicle handles the driving, you're free to relax, cook, or even work on the move. Here's where it gets interesting. This isn't just about convenience, it's about energy independence. The same battery powering the vehicle could run your entire living space. Pair that with solar panels, and you've got a genuinely off-grid lifestyle. Travel by day, recharge by night, and repeat, without burning a drop of fuel. Candela, 12. What if your daily commute across water was faster, quieter, and completely electric? No noise, no wake, just smooth, silent travel. Water transport in cities has always lagged behind. Ferries are slow, noisy, and often inefficient, creating waves that disrupt everything around them. That's exactly the problem the Candela P12 is designed to solve, and it does so in a seriously clever way. At first glance, it looks like a sleek shuttle boat. But the magic happens underneath. The P12 uses hydrofoil technology, meaning once it reaches speed, it lifts above the water's surface. This drastically reduces drag, allowing it to travel faster while using far less energy. The result? A cruising speed of around 25 knots and a range of roughly 40 nautical miles, impressive for a fully electric vessel. Power comes from dual Candela CPOD motors, paired with a high-capacity battery system that can be rapidly charged. It's not just efficient, it's quiet, smooth, and almost completely free from the wake that traditional boats create. Inside, it's built for real-world use. With space for around 30 passengers, premium seating, and flexible interior layouts, it works just as well for commuting as it does for leisure travel. Brooder X-4. Ever dreamt of taking your adventure off the beaten path without sacrificing comfort? The Brooder Express 4 is designed to make that possible. This isn't just another camper trailer. It's a rugged, luxury-ready machine built to tackle the toughest terrain. Its innovative suspension system keeps the ride smooth, even when the ground gets rough, making long overland journeys surprisingly comfortable. Compact yet robust, the Express 4 houses a well-insulated cabin with plenty of storage, so you can pack everything you need for extended trips. Outside, a fully equipped kitchen allows you to cook wherever you stop, while options for solar power and water tanks make it completely self-sufficient, ideal for those remote, off-grid locations where ordinary trailers would struggle. Every detail of the Express 4 is designed to blend durability with refined living. Whether it's reinforced construction for rocky trails or smart interior layouts for a premium camping experience, this trailer doesn't compromise. It's built for explorers who refuse to choose between adventure and comfort. Prices start around $65,000, with custom features adding flexibility for those who want something truly unique. Think of it as a mobile base camp that's ready for anything, from desert tracks to mountain passes. For anyone who loves off-road exploration but values luxury, the Brooder Express 4 is a game-changer. If you're inspired by next-level adventure gear, hit like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments where you'd take your Express 4 first. Veteran Pattern. What if your commute felt more like a thrill ride than a chore? Most electric rides promise excitement, but fall short when things get rough. Uneven roads, steep climbs, unpredictable terrain, they expose the limits pretty quickly. So, what happens when a machine is built to handle all of it without compromise? Meet the Veteran Pattern. This isn't your average electric unicycle. It's engineered for serious riders who want power, control, and confidence in one compact form. At its core is a 3,000-watt high-torque motor, peaking at a staggering 7 kilowatts. That means rapid acceleration, effortless hill climbing, and a top speed pushing around 50 miles per hour. Yes, on a single wheel. But raw power is only half the story. The Pattern pairs that performance with a 2,220 watt-hours battery using premium Samsung cells, delivering both range and reliability. Then there's the suspension, 80 millimeters of adjustable travel, designed to absorb bumps, drops, and rough terrain without breaking your rhythm. Doppelmayr Garaventa. Ever wondered how thousands of people glide silently over mountains, or even entire cities, without traffic, noise, or delays? Modern transport faces a constant challenge. Cities are congested, ski resorts struggle with capacity, and traditional infrastructure is expensive, slow to build, and not always environmentally friendly. So engineers have been asking a bold question. What if transport didn't rely on roads at all? That's where Doppelmayr Garaventa comes in, one of the world's leading creators of ropeway and people-moving systems. Think cable cars, gondolas, chairlifts, and funicular railways, all designed to move large numbers of people efficiently through difficult terrain. With more than 15,000 installations across nearly 100 countries, their systems operate everywhere from alpine ski resorts to dense urban environments and theme parks. But the real innovation lies behind the scenes. These systems are engineered for continuous motion, meaning reduced waiting times, lower emissions, and remarkably smooth travel. Each project is bespoke. Engineers plan everything from route design and safety systems to long-term maintenance and operational efficiency. Advanced monitoring technology ensures reliability, while electric-driven systems help reduce environmental impact compared with conventional transport. And while costs vary widely, from around £800,000 to well over £80 million depending on scale, the long-term efficiency often makes ropeways a surprisingly practical solution. Blizzwheel e-scooter. What if your daily commute could fit in a backpack? For city dwellers juggling work, errands, and public transport, traditional e-scooters are often bulky, heavy, and inconvenient. The Blizzwheel e-scooter changes all that. Weighing around 70% less than typical electric scooters, the Blizzwheel is engineered for ultra-light portability. Its compact 15.6-inch frame folds effortlessly, slipping into a backpack, under a desk, or into a car boot. Whether you're hopping on a train or darting between meetings, it moves with you, not against you. Despite its small size, this scooter doesn't compromise on performance. Dual motors combined with POO suspension deliver smooth acceleration and stability across urban terrain, from cobbled streets to bike lanes. Front and rear LED lights, along with integrated turn signals, keep you visible and safe, while the independent standing feature makes parking effortless. Its design focuses on convenience without sacrificing fun. Short commutes, tight spaces, or last-mile journeys suddenly become effortless, transforming how city residents think about personal transport. Jet Cycle Max. Imagine cycling, but instead of roads, you're flying above water. No engine, just you. Water sports are exciting, but they usually come with compromises. Jet skis are loud, boats need fuel, paddleboards demand balance more than speed. So what if there was a way to glide effortlessly across water using nothing but human power, and still feel like you're flying? Meet the Jet Cycle Max, a single-seat hydrofoil craft powered entirely by pedaling. At first glance, it looks futuristic, almost experimental. But the engineering behind it is surprisingly practical. The lightweight composite hull measures roughly 3.4 meters long and just 0.8 meters wide, keeping drag to an absolute minimum. Beneath the surface sit two hydrofoils, one at the front and one at the rear. As you pedal, these foils generate lift, raising the craft above the waterline. Lift aircraft. What if you could fly your own aircraft, with no pilot's license required? For most people, personal aviation feels completely out of reach. Years of training, complex controls, and eye-watering costs keep flying firmly in the hands of professionals. But new electric aircraft are challenging that idea. The question is, can flying really become as accessible as driving? That's the ambition behind Lift Aircraft, a personal aviation company focused on making vertical flight simple, safe, and surprisingly approachable. Their flagship creation, the Hexa, is an electric multi-rotor aircraft designed around ease of use rather than traditional piloting skill. Instead of wings and complicated cockpit controls, the Hexa relies on 18 independent rotors. These constantly adjust in real time, providing stability and automatic balancing. In simple terms, the aircraft does much of the hard work for you, allowing first-time flyers to focus on the experience rather than technical flying knowledge. Lift Aircraft primarily offers guided introductory flight sessions, giving people the chance to experience personal flight without committing to ownership. Z-Triton. Ever wondered what it would be like to glide effortlessly from busy city streets straight onto a serene lake? The Z-Triton is turning that dream into reality. This amphibious electric tricycle camper is designed for urban explorers and nature lovers alike. Its compact frame makes navigating narrow streets, crowded markets, or hidden back alleys a breeze, while its lightweight construction ensures smooth, agile handling both on land and water. But the Z Triton isn't just about getting from A to B, it's a full adventure system in a single, eco-conscious package. Thoughtful amenities let you enjoy extended trips without compromising on comfort, making it perfect for solo travelers or couples who value simplicity, sustainability, and freedom. Switching from bustling city roads to calm waterways happens seamlessly, offering a new way to experience both urban life and nature's quiet escape. It's not just a vehicle, it's a lifestyle choice for those who crave adventure while minimizing their environmental footprint. Starting at around $14,600, the Z Triton blends practicality with innovation, proving that compact, electric, and amphibious can all coexist beautifully. Quiggle Folding Bike. Ever struggled with a bike on a crowded train or squeezed one into a tiny flat? What if your bicycle could fold smaller than your carry-on luggage? City commuting sounds simple in theory. In reality, it's stairs, packed platforms, limited storage, and unpredictable journeys. Traditional bikes are brilliant to ride but awkward to carry. Even most folding bikes still feel bulky once you're off the road. That's where the Quiggle Folding Bike takes a completely different approach. Engineered in Germany, the Quiggle is designed around one core idea: extreme portability without sacrificing everyday usability. When folded, it shrinks to an astonishingly compact 55 by 40 by 25 centimeters, small enough to fit into spaces where most bikes simply can't go. Think under a desk, beside a cafe chair, or neatly stored in a hallway cupboard. Despite its tiny footprint, it remains impressively practical. Weighing between 9 and 10 kilograms, it's light enough to carry upstairs yet sturdy enough for daily commuting. Romoto. What if your caravan could transform itself at the press of a button, instantly giving you 70% more living space? Traditional caravans are brilliant for travel, but let's be honest, space is always the compromise. You pack carefully, shuffle around furniture, and after a few days, it starts to feel cramped. So what if clever engineering could completely rethink how a mobile home works? Meet the Romoto, a caravan designed not just for movement but for transformation. With a single button press, the central cabin smoothly rotates outwards from its outer shell. The result? A cleverly expanded living area that feels more like a modern studio flat than a touring caravan. This isn't just a gimmick. The rotating mechanism is engineered for stability and ease, turning unused structural space into a functional outdoor deck and open-plan interior. Suddenly, you've got room to cook, relax, and entertain without stepping over luggage. Inside, the design leans towards contemporary luxury. A fully equipped kitchen rivals what you'd expect in a compact city apartment, while large windows flood the dining space with natural light and panoramic views. The sleeping quarters are thoughtfully designed too, calm, comfortable, and ideal after a long day exploring. Half Bike 2. What if your bike could turn every ride into a full body workout, while feeling like an adventure? Traditional bikes are predictable. You pedal, steer, and move, simple. But for those seeking more than commuting, exercise, or fun, conventional cycles can feel routine. What if there was a way to ride that challenges your balance, coordination, and reflexes, all while giving you a completely new perspective on motion? Meet the Half Bike 2, a compact, innovative vehicle that blends cycling, skating, and fitness into one. Unlike normal bikes, you steer by leaning your body rather than turning handlebars. Every bump, slope, and curve becomes part of the experience, giving you an almost intimate connection with the road beneath you. Storm MPV. Imagine a vehicle that can survive extreme terrain, cross water, and protect its passengers from explosive threats, all while carrying 10 people comfortably. That's the Storm MPV, a multi-role armored powerhouse designed for both military and civil applications. Conventional armored vehicles are often heavy, slow, and limited to land. The Storm MPV changes the game with its hybrid design, combining diesel power with battery operation. On land, it can reach speeds of 142 km per hour, while on water it cruises at 35 km per hour. Its hybrid mode allows continuous operation for 18 to 36 hours, and the battery alone can sustain 7 hours at 80 to 90 km per hour, offering unmatched endurance. Safety is at the forefront. Advanced ballistic protection, IED resistance, and mine blast shielding keep occupants secure in the harshest conditions. Its amphibious capabilities and 2,500 kilograms carrying capacity make it versatile for urban deployments, rural missions, or emergency evacuations. Technology elevates its performance further. Remote control systems enable autonomous operation, while the robust design ensures mobility across mud, sand, or rocky terrain. Vario Signature 1200. What if your motorhome wasn't just comfortable, but closer to a 5-star apartment on wheels? Most motorhomes promise freedom, but once you're on the road for more than a few days, reality kicks in. Limited space, compromised comfort, and luxury usually means making trade-offs somewhere. So the real question is, can a motorhome genuinely replace high-end living while traveling across Europe? Enter the Vario Signature 1200. A luxury motorhome built for travelers who refuse to downgrade their lifestyle simply because they're mobile. Sitting on a powerful Mercedes-Benz Actros chassis, this isn't your typical camper. It's engineered more like a premium residence disguised as a vehicle. Step inside and the difference is immediate. The interior is fully bespoke, designed around the owner's preferences rather than a standard layout. You'll find premium furnishings, a proper kitchen equipped for real cooking, a modern bathroom, and a sleeping space that feels calm, private, and genuinely homely. Technology plays a huge role too. Integrated smart home controls manage lighting, temperature, and onboard systems effortlessly, while advanced climate control keeps conditions comfortable whether you're parked in Scotland or the south of France. UDX Airwolf. Imagine soaring above the city in a craft that feels more like a high-performance motorcycle than a traditional aircraft. The UDX Airwolf is a 2-passenger eVTOL hover bike that's redefining urban flight. Most personal aircraft today are bulky, slow, or complex to operate. The Airwolf changes all that with a lightweight, carbon fiber composite frame and an open cockpit that puts the thrill front and center. Tandem wings, inspired by motorcycle dynamics, allow it to handle with precision, while 4 tilting electric ducted fans, powered by Tesla-grade batteries, propel it from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 3 seconds. Its top cruise speed hits 143 miles per hour, making city hopping or quick intercity flights a genuinely exhilarating experience. Safety hasn't been compromised for speed. Distributed electric propulsion provides redundancy in case of motor failure, while the robust carbon fiber structure balances strength with minimal weight. Flight time is around 25 minutes, giving an estimated range of 41 miles. Enough for short urban journeys or scenic rides above the skyline. The Airwolf isn't just a concept, it's a glimpse into the future of urban air mobility. Yamaha Motoroid. What if your motorcycle didn't just respond to you, but actually recognized you? Motorcycles have always been about connection, rider and machine working as one. But despite decades of innovation, bikes still rely entirely on manual control. No awareness, no intelligence. So what happens when artificial intelligence enters the equation, and your bike starts behaving more like a companion than a machine? That's exactly the idea behind the Yamaha Motoroid, a futuristic concept motorcycle that reimagines how humans interact with vehicles. Rather than focusing purely on speed or performance, Yamaha explored emotional connection through technology. The Motoroid uses facial recognition and gesture sensing to identify its rider. Approach the bike, and it can respond to your presence. Thanks to advanced self-balancing technology, it can stand upright without a kickstand, maneuver itself into position, and even park autonomously. But the real innovation lies deeper. Yamaha integrated artificial intelligence alongside haptic feedback systems, allowing the bike to communicate non-verbally through subtle movements and physical responses. Instead of pressing buttons or checking screens, information can be conveyed intuitively, almost like body language between rider and machine. In demonstrations, the bike has even followed its rider independently, hinting at a future where vehicles feel less mechanical and more interactive. Zoom Shoes. What if your shoes could literally make you fly across the city streets? Commuting in the city can be a grind. Traffic jams, crowded buses, and endless pavements slow you down. Traditional transport is fine, but it isn't exactly exciting. What if there was a way to get around that was fast, fun, and eco-friendly? all powered by your own feet. Enter Zoom shoes, electric self-balancing skates that fit like regular footwear but give you a thrilling new way to move. Lightweight, portable, and fully adjustable, they let you glide smoothly across pavements, squares, or open spaces with minimal effort. Simply step in, press a button, and the soles do the work. The technology inside is impressive yet intuitive. Zoom shoes automatically balance you, so even first-time users feel confident. TerraGlide. What if your daily commute felt less like a chore and more like stepping into the future? Because this isn't quite a bike, and it's definitely not a car, it's something entirely in between. Urban travel is stuck in an awkward phase. Cars are expensive to run and difficult to park. E-bikes are practical but often exposed to weather, traffic, and long-distance fatigue. Many commuters want efficiency without sacrificing comfort. That's exactly the gap the TerraGlide recumbent trike aims to fill. At first glance, it looks closer to a compact electric vehicle prototype than a traditional cycle. Designed with a low, reclined seating position, the TerraGlide prioritizes aerodynamics and rider comfort, reducing strain on longer journeys. The enclosed, futuristic layout hints at where personal mobility could be heading, somewhere between cycling freedom and electric car practicality. Performance figures are surprisingly ambitious for a vehicle of this size. The creators claim a range of up to 161 kilometers on a single charge, paired with a top speed of around 40 kilometers per hour. That makes it ideal for urban and suburban commuting, offering enough pace for daily travel while remaining efficient and lightweight, reportedly under 45 kilograms. What makes this project particularly interesting is that it's only the beginning. Kawasaki's Alice concept. What if you never had to change transport again, not even once? Think about your daily journey. Train to taxi, taxi to plane, plane to bus. It's fragmented, tiring, and rarely seamless. Even with modern tech, travel still feels disjointed. Now imagine a system that removes all of that. Kawasaki's Alice concept, short for accessible linkages for innovative and comfortable experiences, completely rethinks how we move. Instead of switching vehicles, you stay in one compact cabin the entire time. Zapata Jet Racer. Imagine skipping traffic, not by driving faster, but by simply lifting off vertically. Sounds futuristic, right? Well, it already exists, and it's called the Zapata Jet Racer. Urban mobility is evolving quickly, yet most transport solutions still rely on roads, rails, or runways. That creates limits. Congestion grows, travel times stretch, and innovation often feels slower than the problems it's meant to fix. Enter the Jet Racer, a machine designed to rethink personal flight from the ground up. Created by French inventor Frankie Zapata, the Zapata Jet Racer is a compact vertical takeoff aircraft powered by 10 jet engines. Yes, 10. Its VTOL design allows it to launch from surprisingly small spaces, including boats, platforms, or offshore structures, making it far more flexible than traditional aircraft. Despite its advanced engineering, the controls are intentionally simplified through fly-by-wire technology. Cybertruck's Profi Pro Max. Ever wondered what happens when brute strength meets smart engineering? The Cybertruck's Profi Pro Max isn't just a truck, it's a full-on mobile fortress built to dominate any terrain. Most vehicles struggle once the road gets rough, but the Profi thrives where others falter. With 3 axles and full all-wheel drive, it powers through mud, gravel, and steep inclines with ease. Under the bonnet sits a robust diesel engine generating 152 horsepower, capable of hauling 2 tons of cargo while carrying up to 14 passengers comfortably. Inside, the Pro Max doesn't compromise on comfort. 6 sleeping bunks and a liquid heater transform this rugged machine into a mobile home, perfect for long-distance work trips or off-grid adventures. Every element is built to endure harsh conditions without losing reliability or efficiency. Though it consumes around 30 liters per 100 kilometers, the trade-off is sheer capability. What really sets it apart is its versatility. This isn't just a truck, it's a tool, a transport hub, and a haven all in one. Whether it's crossing challenging landscapes or serving as a fully functional mobile base, the Profi proves that practicality and power can coexist seamlessly. Bugatti Baby 2. What if you could own a Bugatti before you're even old enough to drive? Sounds impossible. But that's exactly what the Bugatti Baby 2 sets out to do. At first glance, it looks like a collector's showpiece. And in many ways, it is. The Bugatti Baby 2 is a modern reinterpretation of the legendary Type 35 race car, originally created for Ettore Bugatti's son nearly a century ago. This new version is built at 75% scale, but don't mistake it for a toy. It's a fully electric, handcrafted machine designed with the same obsession for detail you'd expect from Bugatti itself. Using a precise 3D scan of the 1924 French Grand Prix car, engineers recreated every curve and proportion with remarkable accuracy. Inside, premium materials and authentic finishes elevate the experience, while the solid silver Bugatti badge reinforces its collector-grade status. Amphibibus. Imagine hopping on a bus in the heart of the city, only to glide straight into the canal without missing a beat. That's the magic of the Amphibibus, a vehicle that completely blurs the line between land and water travel. Most city tours stick to the streets. The Amphibibus does something different. Certified seaworthy and built to carry 43 passengers comfortably, it transforms a simple sightseeing trip into an adventure you'll never forget. On roads, it cruises at up to 60 miles per hour, and once it hits the water, its powerful jets propel it at 6.5 knots, letting you explore the city from a unique perspective. Under the hood, it's based on a reliable Volvo chassis, combining safety, comfort, and performance. Every detail is designed to ensure a smooth ride whether you're navigating busy streets or gliding past historic canals. Aircard. What if losing your wallet didn't have to be a nightmare, and could even reveal who you can trust? We've all been there, that sinking feeling when your wallet goes missing. But beyond stress, it raises an interesting question. How honest are people around the world? A Swiss experiment tested this by leaving 17,000 wallets across 40 countries, and the results were fascinating. Switzerland, Norway, and the Netherlands topped the list for honesty. Inspired by this idea of trust and accountability, Swiss engineers created the Aircard, a tiny yet powerful tracking device no bigger than 2 credit cards. Despite its slim design, it packs a long-lasting battery, an antenna, a speaker, and an NFC module. Essentially, it's a smart guardian for your valuables. Using the companion app, you can link the Aircard to up to 5 phones simultaneously,